Hello, everyone. This is Anna, the Academic Success Coordinator with UNG Blue Ridge Campus. I hope all your online classes are going well. I wanted to take a minute to present a tutorial on the Nighthawk course scheduler. It is that time in the semester that we start thinking about fall classes. So I wanted to show you the benefits of using the Nighthawk course scheduler. As you can see, I have my banner web open. I've selected the student tab and the Nighthawk course scheduler, and I'm just going to click here where it says new schedule my classes. I'm going to select the correct term and it should take me to the planner. Again, we're looking at fall 2020, so I'm going to save and continue. Now you can select more than one campus. I'm going to select Blue Ridge and Dahlonega. So let's say you're a Dahlonega student, but you live in Blue Ridge and commute. You can look at classes on both those campuses. I want to see all of the class options, which means short term and long session, full session and short session. So this is the pretty much the home page for the Nighthawk course scheduler. As you can see, I already have 3 classes on my schedule. The course status only allows me to look at open classes, and so I want to add a course. So based on my plan of study, Physics 1111 is a required class. So I'm going to type in PHYS for physics, and then I'm going to access the drop down menu for 1111. Now, if you notice, it is not available here. That tells me that all of the Physics 1111 classes on the Dahlonega campus are full and they're not available. That's a bummer. But that's okay because I also need chemistry. So let's add chemistry. According to my plan of study, I need the chemistry 1211. So I can add that course and you can see I added it over here. I go back to my planner and I can generate my schedules. Now, I deselected my lunch break. You can schedule in a lunch break if you need a designated time every day to eat and decompress. You can put that in there, just select it, and it'll generate the appropriate schedules. So I have 30 schedules, and I'm surprised that it didn't give me a warning because I know my chemistry also has a lab class. It's a co-requisite class. And sometimes you'll get a warning here and it'll say the COREC is available. Would you like to register? But since it didn't, I know I have to manually add that class because I need it. You have to have it. So you can tell it's the lab class because it designates an L right after the course number. So 1211L is the chemistry lab. I believe physics and some biologies also have those COREC lab classes. So just make sure that you are registering for both. Now, when I generate schedules, as you can see, I have 191 schedules. Who has the time to go through there? I don't, but I do know a couple of things about myself. 8 o'clock classes in Dahlonega are not going to be successful for me. Um, and because I'm commuting, I want to be the most efficient that I can. So I only want to take classes 2 days a week. So I'm going to go through each of these course options and deselect the Monday and Wednesday, Friday classes. Now, this can be time consuming, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as selecting all of the 191 schedules. So I think I did chemistry and the lab, and I think all the rest of them I've done previously. See how there's no box here, so those won't show up. So now I'm going to generate schedules. And now I have 8. I can look at 8 schedules. If you hover over the magnifying glass here, you can get a snapshot of what the schedule looks like. And when you find one that you like, you can click view and it opens it up in a larger format. Now you do have a couple of warnings here. It says, hey, you're not really registered and take a look, you're on 2 campuses. Make sure you have enough commute time. So like this is Dr. Price's American government class and it's in Blue Ridge. I can tell because it has a BR here. And this has a DA, which means it's Dahlonega. And it's a half an hour between classes. And that's not enough time to commute. So I know that schedule's not going to work. So I'm going to go to the next one. Now here's one that doesn't look bad. It has an 8 o'clock political science, then chemistry in Dahlonega with plenty of time to travel, and then education class on Monday, Wednesday in Blue Ridge. So once I like this schedule, I'm going to lock all of the classes and it's going to say, be sure you have enough time. And then I'm going to send it to my cart. Once I save it to my cart, it goes to the banner web. If I like it, I can register. If not, I can save it and come back to it later. Thank you, and I hope this has been helpful.